I used to think the word paranormal was just a label people used when they couldn't explain something. Now I know it means something else. It means you were noticed. It started after I moved into a new apartment. Nothing strange at first, no shadows, no voices, just a constant feeling that I was never truly alone. Not watched exactly, more like observed, the way something studies you quietly before deciding what you are. The first sign was the clock. Every night, it stopped at the same position, not broken, not out of battery, just stopped, as if time itself hesitated inside my room when I touched it. It started again immediately, ticking normally, as if nothing had happened. Primera. Ignore the Italiano. Then objects began to move. Not falling, not sliding. Changing places. I would leave my keys on the table and find them in the bathroom. Shoes would appear outside my bedroom door, neatly aligned, even when I remembered kicking them off carelessly. I told myself I was tired. That explanation ended the night. I heard my own voice calling me from the kitchen. It wasn't loud. It wasn't urgent. It sounded calm, curious. I stood frozen in my bed, listening to myself speak words I didn't remember saying. I heard my footsteps too, moving slowly across the floor. I didn't go out. The next morning, I found muddy footprints leading from the kitchen to my bedroom. They stopped inches from my bed. They were barefoot. The building manager laughed when I told him. He said the place used to be an old office complex before it was converted into apartments. When I asked what kind of office, his smile faded. They studied things here, he said, things that didn't like being studied. That night, the air felt heavier than usual. The walls seemed closer. Sounds echoed longer than they should have. I felt pressure in my ears, like descending underwater. The lights flickered, and then I saw it. Not a figure, not a shadow. A distortion, like the air itself, was bent into a shape that wasn't meant to exist. It stood in the corner of my room, tall and undefined, constantly shifting, as if it, cold and tea, decide what form to take. I couldn't scream. My body wouldn't listen. The thing moved without walking. As it came closer, memories flooded my mind, events that never happened. Faces I didn't recognize. Places I had never been but somehow remembered. It leaned close, and I understood something without words. It wasn't haunting the apartment. It was passing through, using me as a doorway. I felt something leave my body, not my soul. Something smaller, something important. When he woke up, the apartment looked normal again. Quiet, empty, peaceful. Too peaceful. Days passed, weeks, but I wasn't the same. Mirrors felt wrong. My reflection lagged slightly behind my movements. Sometimes, when I spoke, my voice sounded unfamiliar, like it didn't fully belong to me. Late. At night I feel pressure behind my eyes, like something trying to look out. Sometimes, when the room is completely silent, I hear a faint whisper, not outside, not inside my ears, inside my thoughts. It isn't threatening. It's patient, because paranormal events don't end when they stop happening. They end when you stop being human enough to notice. And whatever passed through me that night never fully left.